administrative detention is a practice used by Israel to imprison Palestinians indefinitely without charge or trial. Prisoners are given rolling detention orders, which can be anything from 1 to 6 months, renewable indefinitely. This is against international law. For example, administrative detainee Mazen Natshe has been locked up cumulatively for nearly 10 years without charge or trial. Detention orders are based on so-called secret information, which never needs to be produced either to the detainee nor their lawyer. Administrative detention is often used to arbitrarily jail Palestinians where there is no evidence for a trial or for punishment, as in the case of 9 Palestinian MPs. Israel has, on average, issued over 2,000 detention orders every year, 2007 and 2011. Today, there are 186 administrative detainees. The vast majority, 86%, are locked up in G4S secured prisons, most of them having been transferred from the West Bank into Israel in contravention of Article 76 of the 4th Geneva Convention. To protest Israel's illegal system of administrative detention, Palestinian administrative detainees launched a mass hunger strike 30 days ago on 24th of April 2014. On the first day, 130 prisoners joined the strike. Yesterday, over 5,000 prisoners joined the hunger strike in solidarity with administrative detainees. We are here today to show our solidarity with their hunger strike and demand the British security company G4S stop its complicity in Israel's war crimes against Palestinian prisoners.
We received a message from the family of one of the Palestinian administrative detainees on hunger strike, Yasser Pedersawi. Yasser Pedersawi is from Balata refugee camp and works as the director of the Center for Right of Return, something the illegal Israeli occupation directly opposes. He is 49 years old, and like most Palestinian males, he has spent a large portion of his life, 9 years, in Israel dungeons, starting as a child prisoner. Most of his imprisonment, 6 of his 9 years, has been under administration detention orders, caged illegally for an indefinite period of time without any charge or trial. He is the father of 4 daughters, aged between 12 and 24 years old. His oldest daughter recalls losing her father at age 2. When I was in my 2nd year of my life, my father was taken away to an Israeli prison. And here I am today in my 24th year. I did not share my joy of success in high school with my father. I dreamed he would be next to me when I graduated college, but administrative detention deprived me of all that. After graduating, I married young, and this was the only occasion that my father shared with me the joy. I gave birth to his eldest grandson, and now here I am on the verge of having a 2nd child, and I've lost him again to administrative detention. I ask myself, when will I get my father to myself without having to share him with the occupation? His latest administrative detention came just over a year ago on 28th of May 2013, when the Israeli occupation forces attacked his home, destroying much of his family's belongings before abducting him with no charge. 30 days ago, on April 24th, 2014, we began a hunger strike along with 130 other administrative detainees to protest their illegal administrative detention. Israel immediately punished the hunger strikers by cutting off their supply of salt, which is essential for survival, and moved them into a squalid solitary confinement, subjecting them to violent strip searches and assaults. As a result, Yasser's health deteriorated very seriously, and recently he's had to be moved to Soroka Hospital. He loses consciousness intermittently and is vomiting blood and has intestinal pain due to being given contaminated water whilst in solitary confinement. Yasser was illegally caged at the G4S security Kedziot prison under administrative detention when he began his hunger strike before being moved to Eshel prison for solitary confinement. In her message to this protest in London, his wife asked for international solidarity to expose the practices of the occupation and its crimes against us, especially administrative detention, in your parliament and human rights institutions, and help us put an end to administrative detention. She says, administrative detention is a heavy burden for my family. It has taken the taste of life from us. Throughout the period of detention of my husband, we keep hoping for his release, and when he is released, we live each day waiting for the next arrest and the next administrative detention to start. Sometimes I wish they had just sentenced my husband to 10 years, then we could at least have adapted to that reality and been patient. But the occupation administrative detention is designed to punish both the prisoner and his family. We are here today outside the headquarters of the British security company G4S to demand an end to Israel illegally practicing of administrative detention. There are over 186 administrative detainees. The vast majority of them, some 86%, are caged in G4S secured prisons in Israel, most of them having been transferred from the West Bank into Israel in contravention of Article 76 of the 4th Geneva Convention. We are demanding G4S stop its war crimes against Palestinian prisoners.